Do 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 do. Welcome to Miss Topsy's Creations. Today we're making 3 custom double-sided yard signs. This is an actual order, so you guys get to do it with me. So what you see me doing here is I'm pressing my yard sign. That's to get the moisture out, and also it came to me folded. As you can see, the creases in it, and I want to get those creases out. Now I'm pressing this for 50 seconds at 385 degrees, and my blank I got from Amazon. I'll post the link later because the first set I got, child, I had to send them back, so we want to make sure we get the right things. All right, so this is one of the yard signs that I'm making. You see I'm doing it on 13 by 19 sublimation paper. What you see me doing now is lining it up. You can make your design go over the part where the pole goes in. Mine are just big enough and long enough that it doesn't have to. So I'm measuring it under that top part, and you can see it has distinctive sewing where it is, so you'll know where it is. All right, now I'm using heat tape to tape it on there, so you don't want your paper to move at all. You don't want ghosting. And so now I'm flipping over because you always want to press paper side up, and I'm putting my protective butcher paper on there to protect my top plate on my heat press. All right. Now it's time for the big reveal. As you can see, the colors, you can see it through the back of the sublimation paper. That's what you always want. If you can't see that print through the back, then you need to add more pressure and repress. Alright, so it came out good. The colors look good. I'm satisfied with this print on the panel. So let's get on to the next one. Now when you're doing double-sided, as you can see, that print is on my protective sheet on the bottom. So you always want to change your sheet, or you'll get, like you see that line, you can get ink on your bottom plate or mat. So that's why you need your protective paper on the bottom and top. So here you see me switching papers because I need a fresh page. Now if I was only doing one side, I wouldn't need to switch unless some of the print from the top bled into the bottom one. And now I'm getting my new panel, and as you know, I'm going to pre-press it for about 5 seconds to get the moisture and those wrinkles out. Okay, let's get started on our second design. So I'm going to put my design down first because I want to measure and make sure my panel covers the whole picture. And as I said before, I'm doing mine so that it's not on the top part where the pole goes. So you can set yours how you would like yours. Alright, we're starting on our third and last yard flag. And I keep saying yard sign. It's a yard flag. This is a shorter design. So I want to get this one more in the center of my panel or flag. So you see me here doing the same thing. I'm measuring it out, making sure it covers it, making sure it's where I want it to be on the flag. taping it down because we definitely don't want it to move and get ghosting or doubling. And then remember, we're going to flip it over because we press paper side up always. And when I flipped it, I noticed it wasn't kind of straight. So this is me adjusting it, adjusting my tape, because you want to make sure you give your customers the best product. So I'm just adjusting it here until it's to my liking. Alright, now I'm going to put that butcher paper on top for my protective sheet. And then we'll press. Okay, we're not going to throw away that protective paper because we only have a small design, so we can use that again. Alright, it's acting like it don't want to sit up there, y'all. Alright, so I can see my print through my sub paper. Everything looks good. And I'm going to get ready to do the opposite side, the double side. Alright, so since I do have a shorter design, I told you I wanted to get it more in the middle, which I did. So when I line up this next one, I'm going to try to line it up as close as I can get with the other side. Now here you can see the design is on the bottom of my protective sheet. I'm just going to use the top. Not a problem, not an issue. So I'm going to close it and press. Now here comes the interesting part. As I lift up my heat press, move my protective paper, I notice right here is when I realized I didn't flip my paper. You see that pause? That's when it hit me. I didn't flip it, and you know we always flip paper side up. So I'm looking to see if it transferred through it. So I'm looking a little, taking a little off, and I'm going to open it. And it looks like it did until I got to the middle, and I could see ghosting, which means it didn't have enough pressure or it didn't have enough heat, but I needed to flip that. So I must try to save this. And since I didn't take the tape off the other side, I should be able to close this back up and it all falls back to where it was in a perfect world. So let's see if that happens. And you see I had already stuck my tape on. I was ready to throw it away, child. Alright, and so now I'm going to try to close it back up, line it. Since that tape is still on there, I'm figuring it should be fine. It should close right back where it was. This is me trying to line it up, make sure it's lined up. I'm going to straighten it out a little as best I can. Check one more time. Because y'all know I have trust issues with myself. And I'm trying to make sure it's lined up perfectly just so I wouldn't have to do a new one. Alright, I think I'm satisfied with it. I'm going to tape it down. And we're going to see what happens. Alright, let's see if we saved it. So I'm going to pull up and it's hot, y'all. See, my hands was hot. I pull it up a little bit. It looks good all the way till I get to the end. And if you look, you can see ghosting. Not ghosting, you can see it's doubled. As you can see, the last letters doubled. Now, I lined up the other side perfectly, but it's the side that had the tape that didn't move that moved. So, as you can see, it's double, so I can't use this. So I'm going to be making another one because We want to give our customers the best product. Here's an up close look at that double lettering, just so you know what I was talking about. As you can see, the end of it, the end of Columbus and the end of Fest was doubled. Okay, now this is the last flag. I'm taking the design off of it. It looks good. Everything looks well. And I thank you guys for being with me on this journey for my 3-yard flag orders. I hope you guys try it. I hope I was able to help you with some things. And always, if you have any questions, please post them down below. I will answer all questions as soon as I can. Always remember, keep on pressing. And that's the Miss Topsy Creation Show. Okay, here we are, getting ready to take it off. My paper wouldn't stop moving, y'all. It looked like it wanted to fall. Now, since this was a shorter paper, shorter design, I could use my butcher paper again. I could use the top part of the butcher paper because it's still clean. I only used the bottom part. So, as you see, it came out really good. I could see the print through the back of the sublimation paper. And then I just realized I could turn it this way because this is a shorter one. And my heat press is 16 by 20. So, all right. So now I'm gonna have to do the opposite side. You see me getting my design together. I had to get my paper. I forgot. So I just stuck that up there. I just throw it on top because it's hot. Remember, it's hot. All right. So I'm putting my paper down and I'm going to measure it. Try to line it up with the other side. And this is where I put it on the wrong side. That's all right. OGs make mistakes too. You're gonna make mistakes too. So, all right. So now I flipped it over. Now, y'all, I want y'all to watch this. Watch what I did. Rookie mistake. So I'm lining it up, making sure everything's good. I want to make sure that skyline is aligned on both sides, which is what you see me doing now. I'm looking to make sure everything looks good. I got trust issues, so you're going to see me look a couple times. Yeah, I got trust issues with myself, child, so I just want to make sure everything's good. Now, watch what I do, y'all. I put the tape on. Making sure it's taped down. I'm not taping on the design. Then I'm going to put that paper on. And I close that press. You see, I'm showing the paper has the design on it. We don't want to use that side. We're going to use the clean side. See, I got it hanging off so it won't be on the press. And I closed it. My mistake, I didn't flip it over because you know we press paper side up. I know this, you know this, but I forgot in that instance. Now, guys, I opened it up. And this is when I realized my mistake. You'll see me go to take it off and then I'll pause. That's when I realized right there what I did. And so I said, well, maybe I can save it because I already took the tape off. I wanted to see if it pressed, but it didn't press all the way through. So I'm going to try to save it. Now, I didn't take the tape off the other side. So my thinking is I can put it back exactly where it was. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So let's see if that works for me. All right, I had to take this tape back off because, you know, I thought I was done. I don't even know how I made that mistake, but that's all right. I make mistakes just like everybody else. And I want y'all to see that it ain't just y'all. It ain't just the new people that make mistakes. I've been doing this for years, and I made a mistake too. So now I'm going to try to line it back up. I figured if I didn't take that one side off, it should be pretty easy. So I'm looking at my T, trying to make sure I can get it together. Straighten it out. We're going to look one more time because I told y'all I got them trust issues. So let's see if this works for me, y'all. Y'all think it worked? We're going to see. I'm still checking, pushing it up a little bit. I'm like, all right, let's just see where this goes. Now I have these yard facts came 5 in a pack, so I clearly could do another one. But if I can save it, I'm gonna save it. All right. So I'm taping it down, and we're gonna flip it over, cause paper side up. Facts. All right. Let's see if this worked for me. Put my protective paper. Clearly, I had to cut some more, so I was not expecting to have to do it. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. All right. The big reveal. All right. It came through the paper. Just good. Let's see. It looks good. It looks good. I was happy until I got to the end. And it's doubled. It's doubled, so I cannot use this. I tried to save it. Look at the FEST. You can see how it's double at the bottom. So I end up having to do another one anyway. Can you see where it's double? I had everything else perfect except the part that was already taped down. It didn't move. Now how that happened, we don't know. So take a L on that one, and I'm just going to have to make another one. All right, we're going to fast forward through all this process. Okay guys, here's up close so you can see what I was saying why I couldn't use it. So as you can see, the whole side is doubled because it wasn't lined up. So I'm still going to give this one to the customer because there's nothing I can do with it. And I'm just going to throw it away if I keep it. So I wrote a little letter on it, a little note, and told her it was a oopsie and she can do what she pleases with it because I can't do anything with it. Alright, so here's the replacement. I am officially done with this order. And oh yeah, y'all, it's about like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing this. So I'm just like, sheesh. But here it is, the final product. And we are officially done. So thank you guys for going on this long journey with me. I hope I was able to teach you some things. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, post them below. I will get to them as quickly as I can. And happy subbing.